Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you about brands and the specific products from specific brands which I personally feel like, in my opinion, are quite underrated. Now, the products which are hyped and talked about, I feel like they get enough love, sometimes a little bit more love than what they deserve, but in other cases I feel like there are certain, I wouldn't really say hidden gems, but products from brands which don't get as much attention for some reason, which are really amazing and so awesome that I totally 100% feel like they are worth the money and they need to get more hype. So I want to also place attention and give the spotlight to those products. So in today's video I'm going to talk about one product from each brand, but let me know if this is something you would like me to keep up with and probably do an updated version of this in the next 6 months or 1 year or somewhere down the line. If you want me to talk about underrated products, then please let me know, because I would be more than happy to do that. So any which ways, without any further ado, let's jump into it and let's get started. Unfortunately, some of these products I have in my collection, some I've maybe run out of and I don't have them anymore, so I'm going to insert pictures on both sides of the screen as we keep going about them. So yes, in case you want to know what exactly I'm talking about, then refer to them. So the first brand I'm going to talk about, and this is a brand which I feel like a lot of products from them are quite hyped. I'm speaking about the brand Dot & Key, and Dot & Key has so many hyped products. The vitamin C moisturizer, which I also love and totally think it's worth the hype. The barrier repair cream, another one of my holy grail tried and true products, which also gets a lot of hype. And initially I feel like everyone was talking about how underrated it was, and then eventually it got so much hype that it's not underrated anymore. If it was, then I would definitely speak about that. But today I'm going to speak about their watermelon matte moisturizer. I think it's called their Super Glow matte moisturizer, but it's a part of the watermelon line. Now this product is a godsend. It's a beautiful, very unique texture for people who have oily skin. It's almost got that primer like thick silicone consistency. Like, we're all familiar with sunscreens like that, but this is a moisturizer, and usually products like the sunscreens which have that kind of a texture can be a little bit more like they basically cause your skin to look more oily throughout the day. This one, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. It will blur the appearance of your pores. It's going to keep your skin very matte throughout the day. And yes, you'll have to be a little bit careful with what sunscreen you layer on top of it, because if the product underneath is like a silicone base, then not everything is going to go well on top of it. So apart from like keeping that in mind, this is such an amazing product for oily skin that is not getting any attention at all. And whenever I get questions asked about what moisturizer do I recommend for oily skin, this is one that I always recommend. But for still for some reason I feel like this product is not getting enough attention, so I wanted to sit here and talk about it and tell you how amazing it is. Moving on, next let's talk about Dermaco. Now from Dermaco, again, there are so many hyped products, mainly their sunscreens, their serums, even their peptide hair growth serum now is getting a lot of hype, but the glycolic acid toner is not getting any. I don't know why. I have not seen a lot of people talk about this for some reason, and the minimalist glycolic acid gets so much attention, and that is a great affordable product out there, which is amazing, by the way. I love it. But Dermaco is the same price point, it is the same product, almost the same amount of active ingredient which is in there, and because Dermaco does their buy one get one sales, technically you can get a better deal on the Dermaco one as compared to the minimalist one, which never goes on offer. So that is why I'm very surprised as to why people are not talking about the Dermaco glycolic acid more. So I wanted to sit here and tell you it is amazing and you should definitely check it out, and we need more people to be buying it. Again, I don't feel like that gets enough hype, but I should probably check and see if it's a bestseller, or if there are people buying it. There are just not enough content creators or influencers who are talking about it. Moving on next to our third brand, and that is Foxtale. Now Foxtale is another brand which I feel like a lot of their launches get so much hype, but usually what I've noticed is that their new launches get a lot of hype, and then also the products like their vitamin C serum, their retinol get hype. The niacinamide also I feel like was quite hyped when it initially launched, but now no one's talking about it anymore. That being said, the product that I want to personally tell you is very, very underrated, and you should definitely check out if you haven't already, is their overnight glow mask. Now this was spoken about when it first launched, but now I don't see anyone talking about it. I also don't think I've seen any content creators review it or talk about it, etc. Again, for some weird reason, I don't know, but this is such a beautiful exfoliating, even though it's called a mask, it's actually like a serum basically that you can apply all over your face and then just go to bed. Of course, put a moisturizer on top of it and then go to bed, but you will wake up the next morning with absolutely glowing, flawless, less textured skin. If you have breakouts, if you have skin texture, this product is going to be an absolute lifesaver for you. Now keep in mind, don't use it every day, and it's quite a strong product, so don't use it all over your face if you don't need to. Use it specifically in areas where you are actually probably like struggling, or if you have breakouts, or if you have skin texture on a certain area of your face, just focus it over there and use it in that specific region instead of using it all over your face. That's what I would suggest personally, and don't use it every single day because it's quite strong. Then moving on, next let's talk about Plum. Now from Plum, there are so many products which get so much hype, and specifically from their bath and body category, I have something to share with you, and that is their Drivin Me Cherry Shower Gel. Now there are the Hawaiian Rumba range, I think probably gets the most hype, and then the second most popular range is the Orela Vibes range, but the cherry range for some reason is not getting any hype. And I thought that when cherry fragrances became very popular in the industry, this shower gel and their range, because they also have other products, it's not just a shower gel, they have a body moisturizer, they also have a scrub, I want to say, I'm not sure, but I thought this range will get more hype when cherry fragrances became popular, but I didn't see anything. In fact, I think the other ranges like Hawaiian Rumba, Vanilla Vibes, and then also Orchid Me Not came out with like bigger sizes in the shower gels. They did it only for these three. They didn't do it for the other ranges because I'm assuming that these three ranges are more popular than the other ones, and I'm really surprised why the cherry range is not getting more hype. If you love cherry in a fragrance, this is such a beautiful, delicious, juicy shower gel that you should definitely check out if you are into cherry fragrances again. Then let's move on next and talk about Earth Rhythm. Now from Earth Rhythm, I feel like the most popular products are their shampoo bars, I want to say. Then there is also what else is super popular? Their serums, I feel like, were very popular earlier. They're not as popular anymore, but something that I don't see anyone talk about like at all is their face washes, and one of the face washes is my absolute favorite, so I had to take this opportunity and talk about it. It is their Aqua Surge face wash. I believe I called it the Hydrating face wash in a different video, but actually it's called their Aqua Surge face wash. That is the actual name of it. It's the blue color face wash, the clear bottle, and it's a blue color liquid. Now this one is the perfect consistency that people would love if they have oily skin, because it's a nice gel based cleanser, but at the same time it's not too stripping, or it is not going to dry you out. If you have oily skin or even normal skin, combination skin, you will absolutely love it. Dry skin people might not love it, I'm not completely sure, but if you have anything but super dry skin like normal, combination, oily, I think you will definitely love it. And I also like that it's very affordable for the value you get. You get about 150 ml of product, which is more than your typical standard cleansers which come with about 100 ml, and it's a great bang for your buck actually. So definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out already. Then we have Chemist at Play next. Now from Chemist at Play, again, the most popular products, I would say their sunscreens are very popular, definitely not worth the hype at all. I hate the sunscreens actually. What else? The underarm roll-on is definitely popular and it is worth the hype. I can tell you that as a matter of fact. Their body washes are actually quite popular for some reason, but I didn't like any of them or try any of them out also, to be honest. But something that did not get actually any attention or any hype is the newly launched moisturizers. Now when I say newly launched, I'm saying that not because they're exactly new, but because they had moisturizers earlier, they discontinued those, and this is the second round of moisturizers that they have. So that's what I mean by newly launched. And out of that, their Salicylic Acid Oil Control Moisturizer is such a beautiful product, very very comparable to the Dot & Key moisturizer which I spoke about earlier in this video. I would say they are both quite similar to each other, but this is actually a fraction of the price of that one. So if you're looking for a very affordable under 500 rupees moisturizer which is going to be that same silicone gel like primer consistency and is going to be great for people who have oily skin, then definitely check out the Chemist at Play Oil Control Salicylic Acid Moisturizer. And now we're going to talk about the last brand and the last product, and then you and I can be out of here. This is from Aqualogica, and in terms of Aqualogica, I think the most hyped products from them are their sunscreens for sure, but I also feel like what else is hyped from Aqualogica? I think their Hydra moisturizers are also getting a decent amount of attention these days, with something that has been around for a long time but no one's been talking about it is also their face washes again. And I've not tried out like all of their face washes. I've tried out the detan one and also the hydrate one, but my favorite definitely has to be the detan face wash because it's got glycolic acid in there, so it's going to be a nice exfoliating cleanser, and at the same time it's a beautiful you know, texture and consistency. Again, it's a gel like face wash, so great for people who have oily skin. I think I think people are going to really love it if they have oily skin. So yes, and it's also very affordable, great bang for your buck. So yes. So as I was concluding that video, my camera basically cut me off because of storage space issues, but I was telling you how much I love the Aqualogica Detan sunscreen because of the gel-like consistency, and I mean the price point I feel like is also very affordable. You cannot beat it, and I mean it's going to last you for a while as well. So yes, amazing face wash. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go ahead and do so. But with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely let me know if you would like to see more videos about underrated products from different brands and all of that good stuff. I definitely want to keep doing these kind of things and keep sharing light on products which I feel like don't get as much hype but definitely deserve way more attention than they get. So yes, with that I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and definitely let me know if you've tried any of these products. Leave your thoughts down below on them because I'm sure that your reviews will help other people out there who are watching this video and are also reading the comments. So yes, that is that. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.